Hey strangers, it's Liv. Welcome back to my channel. So today, what I want to do is like a full face of new makeup products, at least for me. So I have a bunch of new products here. There's maybe one or two that will be repeat products that I've used before, but I really just wanted to come on, test this out, give my opinion, and just have a little bit of fun, relax, and we'll just get it poppin'. So first thing we're going to do is we are going to prime our face. So I did get this NYX Bear With Me Daily Moisturizing Primer. It has SPF and then it has cannabis sativa seed oil in it. So we are going to put this on the face and see how I like it. It smells just like base lotion. I don't hate it. I like it. I think I could honestly just wear it like as a moisturizing lotion. I definitely think that it smells good. It feels good. It's soaking in really good. So now what we're going to try next is the Maybelline Fit Me Foundation. So this is matte and poreless. It's for normal to oily skin. It says it mattifies and refines pores, matches natural tone, and a natural seamless finish. So we're gonna go in with this. This packaging is like low waste packaging, so that is really nice. I got the color Soft Sand. It might be a little too dark for me, but it looked like it was gonna be my skin tone on Amazon. So we're gonna try this out. What I'm going to also be using is this Kabuki brush. I've never had one of these before, so I am excited to use it. It has a lot of bristles. It feels very, very soft. So I'm excited to see how that works. I'm gonna go into my palette and I'm gonna put some of this foundation. I don't really know how much to use because it's not like it's a pump. So, that's way too much. Okay, well, so here's like the consistency. It's like a little watery, but we're gonna go ahead and see how it applies. So I'm just gonna pick it up in the brush. Did the brush like absorb? No. I don't think the color is like awful. Kind of liking it. The brush feels really smooth on like my skin. I'm not sure like how much product it like absorbed because I feel like it's all pretty much off the palette. So I don't know if it like went into the bristles. I definitely feel like it's like wet inside the brush. Yeah. I feel like it looks good, but then I like look at a different angle and it doesn't look that good. My neighbors are arguing because that's what they do every time I'm very impressed with how this looks. It looks really natural and the color like isn't bad, I don't think. I think it might be like a touch too dark, so I may want to get a touch lighter color for the winter months coming up. But overall, I'm pretty impressed. Okay, the next item is the NYX Born to Glow Concealer. This is in the shade Vanilla. So I've used this product once before just to make sure that it was like a good match for my skin, which I really thought it was when I had used it. So all you do is you squeeze the bottle and then it comes out of the top. So you can kind of see that. So we're just going to apply this where I would normally put concealer. And I think that they wanted the goal to use like the sponge to blend it in, but I feel like too much product goes on the brush for me to do that. So something that I found that I thought was really interesting was these on Amazon. They're velour puffs, but they said makeup blendable puffs, something sponges blender 2-piece. So this is kind of like Tati Beauty's blendable. It literally says the name on the packaging. So I thought that was interesting, but I wanted to give them a shot. So I'm going to use the little one to blend it in my concealer and we'll see how it goes. I don't completely hate it. I definitely think that it's like spreading the product around. I felt like this side really blended in pretty well. This side, I don't know if I put more product or something. I had a meltdown about our neighbors screaming on the balcony. But we're back. So everything is blended in and kind of impressed, really impressed with how this really blended everything out, but also how that concealer and the foundation, like, I feel like melted together essentially. So now what we're gonna do is set the face. You've seen this before. If you've seen my channel, this is the Givenchy Prisma Libre setting powder, Prism Libre setting powder. I always just stamp on whatever was in there. And I'm gonna use a brush to blend it all in. Before I finish that, I recently found this old Sephora concealer. So that I never used, because why did I think that this color in Toffee was ever going to be a concealer for me, even when I'm tan? So I'm going to use this as contour, and just to see how it is. If it doesn't look good, I will throw it out, but I don't want to like just completely put it to waste. So I'm going to just go ahead, do a little bit of contour and see where that gets us. So what I think I'm going to use to blend it out, lately I've been kind of a fan of using a dry beauty blender to blend out contour. So I think I'm going to go in with a fake, obviously, beauty blender. Obviously we will be setting this and bronzing up the face, so I'm not like too worried about how it looks, but I don't think it looks bad either. Maybe that's like my beauty light talking, but now we're going to set the rest of the face, because you're always supposed to use creams and then powders. So I just put some in the lid here, and then now we can go in. I still hate the lid on this, because for the life of me, I don't think I've put it on right the first time ever. Now, what I'm going to do is, I think my eyebrows, which is something that I still really need to work on, but I did get this NYX Dip Shape and Go. It's a long wear brow pomade. I haven't really used the brow pomade before. I'm excited to give this a try. The one thing about this though is that it's like really hard to open, in my opinion. So the bottom is where all of the product is. This is essentially what you're paying for. And then the top, you pull off for the brush to dip it in, and then you're supposed to twist here for the spoolie. So you're supposed to twist that back in. And honestly, this came off a lot easier than the first like 2 times that I've tried to open it. We're going to dip in, and this is in the shade Ash Brown. So I think it's a little probably too dark for me, but I do like darker eyebrows, so that's just kind of like a preference thing. And then you just stick the brush in the little pomade and then brush some off. There's not really a good way to get any like control of how much you're putting in the brush. Usually if it's like in a little pan, you can kind of see how much you're swiping, but for this, it's just kind of like a blind insert, and then you hope for the best. But again, it's got everything in one, and I do love that it comes with a spoolie, so I can't be too upset about that. But we're just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna use a real mirror for this and try to, oh God. And then I guess you're supposed to flip it around, and then the brush is really tiny, so it's, I don't know. This isn't my favorite like contraption. I do like that it is all in one, but I think that this could be a little bit cleaner somehow. So that's not awful. I definitely think the brown is very, very brown, which I think I like something more dark. So maybe this isn't the perfect color for me. I'm gonna try to dip in again lightly. See, I dipped in. You can see that the brush is very like dirty. So again, not my favorite thing. Does anyone have a favorite eyebrow? So I do like this. I would give this maybe like a 7 out of 10. I think that they could make it almost a little bit cleaner. Like even if this opened up and had the pomade in it, something like that. I feel like they're very close, but I don't like the idea of a kind of a blind swipe. So that's my 2 cents. Have this be a little like flip up compartment where you can dig in, and then you'll have a 10 out of 10 product. That's all I'm saying. You're welcome for the free product research and development and all that. The next items that I'm going to use aren't new, so I may do them off camera. It's the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I've mentioned this before, that this is like the best bronzer I've ever used, but also I got this at Goodwill. So there's that. I mean, it was brand new. It was like wrapped from Target or whatever, and I should have bought all of them while they were there because it was only $1.99. And like I said, this is the best bronzer I've ever used. And then for blush, I'm going to figure that out. So I think I'm going to do that off camera just to save a little bit of time, as well as my eyes, minus mascara and eyeliner, because I do have new products for that. But I'm going to go into the Stupid Love palette today, and maybe lashes. Lashes is something that I'm trying to get into. That might just be a video in and of itself of me trying to figure out how to do lashes, but as of right now, maybe not today. I'll be right back. I'm gonna stop talking. I'm already back. So I forgot to mention, I am going to go in with this NYX Bear With Me It's the Cannabis Sativa Oil Brow Setter. So I'm going to just put this on top of my brows to set them in place. I've not used this with product before, but I have used these on just like my bare brows, just as kind of like a little extra oomph, and I really do like it. Just wanted to add another product in there that was new to me, maybe new to you, I'm not sure, but now we're gonna do everything else. Okay, so I'm back and I did a little highlight, a little bronzer, a little blush, and I'm ready to do the last two products of the video and then close it out. I have two mascaras to try. This one is the Air Volume Mega Mascara from L'Oreal, and I really like this one because of how easy it is to open. It's like kind of like a flat, and then a flat like tube, and then it's got ridges on the sides. It's just really easy to open. And then this one is Bambi Eye Mascara, and this one is from L'Oreal. This one's also from L'Oreal. And this says copyright Disney on it. I don't think I realized that this was like a Disney mascara when I bought it, which I guess it was, because there's Bambi on the side here. And she's on the bottle too. He's on the bottle. She's on the bottle. We're all on the bottle. It's quarantine. But I did not realize that at all. So we're going to go ahead and use these products. And then the eyeliner that I have is from Maybelline. It is the Master Precise All Day Matte Liquid Liner in black. So we're going to apply these and then see how they perform. I think eyeliner is like one of the things that I'm most terrified about at all times, because it could either go so right or so wrong. So that is the first pass at it, which I don't hate it. I actually really kind of like it. So that's good. I think I had this before. The thing is, there's like a little handle on it, so it's like easier to grip somewhat. So that is nice. I know on the travel one it didn't have that. I also felt like it spidered more. Like when you put it on, it would just kind of like get into the creases of your skin, but I don't think that this one's doing it at all. It also dried very fast too. I feel like I have a little bit more of hooded eyes, so I always get the problem where my eyeliner will like catch up here, and it's not doing that. So that's really good. I'm gonna try to do a little bit of an underline as well. I did the same thing again, or I just added a little dot there. So this side is going to be thick too, which I guess it was going to have to be to match, but I hate that I did that twice. I feel like on the inner corner, it didn't like pick it up as much on this side. I don't know if the brush is getting drier. I think it matches pretty not bad. The cap on this does not like stay on very well, just something to note. I keep mine like laying flat in a drawer. I do know that this is like a traditional mascara brush, and this is the more of like the plastic brushes. I kind of prefer the plastic brushes just to kind of comb through everything. So I think I want to put this one on first, and then we'll finish it out with this one. So here's the brush on the L'Oreal Air Volume Mega Mascara. So that is this one. It's a little clumpy, I'm not gonna lie, but I don't know if it's really giving it a lot of volume. I felt like it coated the bottom lashes really well. I'm not mad at this. I could go out like this and feel pretty good. Because we're here, we're gonna try the Bambi lash as well. I feel like I should have, being like a makeup person and a Disney person, like I would have known that this like collab was somewhat happening. Here's the brush on the Bambi lash. I feel like that definitely, whoa, yeah. Look at the difference. That's definitely added like length and whatever else. Yeah, that's really like perked this eye up. What's it supposed to promise? It's supposed to lash volume, wide open eyes, like a Bambi, like Bambi eyes. Okay, so now we're gonna set the face. I'm just gonna use the only setting spray that I have. It's the Morphe. This was the Pride collection. It's the same continuous setting mist, but I haven't used the Pride one yet. I know it's not any different, but it's new again to me. And for this too, I know that they were having a sale on it at the time. Usually I think this is like $18 and I got it for $8. So we'll spray this on. Oh, I just got that like right to the face. It also smells different than their other mist. It feels so good though. Okay, so maybe that was just like the first squirt. I probably should have. Okay, so this is the finished look. Overall, I'm very pleased with literally every product that I used today. Is that it? I never did a lip. Damn it. Okay, we're gonna do a lip. We're gonna go into this CoverGirl. It's called Colorlicious. The CoverGirl Colorlicious Give Me Guava number 630 lip gloss. I'm feeling a gloss today. Very nice, very natural, very pretty. Probably like a 6 out of 10. It's not amazing. It's not awful. If you have a coupon, go ahead and snag it because you can just use this up and it looks good. This is probably going to last about 5 minutes before it like wears away, but that's okay. All of the products that I mentioned today will be linked in the description below. So if you like them, go look for them. All of my products I did get through Amazon Vine, so I am using them for testing purposes, but all of the reviews and opinions are my own. So that's kind of it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, go ahead and give it a like. And if you like me or want to see more of me in the future, go ahead and hit subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching and hope to see you soon. Bye.